What up, homies? We're gonna do some fun stuff we don't normally do on days like this. We're gonna pull out a new rig. We have a couple new rigs to discuss and talk about. Two of them are up here, and they're both super cool. I can't wait to get at both of these rigs. One is a Fabergé egg, the little mini Fabergé egg ones. I'll show you all that on the next stream coming up. Right now, this morning, we're making lunch for the old lady. We're gonna give her some a peanut butter and morello jam sandwich with, drum roll please, a handful of almonds and a handful of walnuts. Why those two combinations? Well, nuts are good for you, so are raisins, and so are cranberries and things like that. So we're gonna put that in some one of these, and we're gonna give her a Sammy. So hold on while we get this stuff going. I got the DHU on this morning. It won't take long. It takes like 5, 10, 15 minutes. And pressurize the house. You have what's called a low pressure and a high pressure, negative pressure and a positive pressure. And you have what is called density. And the density in the air is, well, it's about to get really dense. The opposite of humid. I had a hot bath. Oh, you scared me. I had a hot bath, and my chick had a shower. So in the winter, when you can't open the windows, stuff gets a little bit. How you doing? So you put a DHU on for about 5-10 minutes, and then your whole house is back to normal. And even if it's winter and it's hot in here and cold on your roof, put a DHU going in the center of your house, in the main floor, next to the ceiling, right? Like wherever you're. Don't put it downstairs in the basement. That's great for your basement, but it does nothing for your main floor. You have to have a DHU going in your basement, DHU on your main floor, or move it up and downstairs, which isn't a big deal unless you're a total puss, right? So, we got this. We're going to give her some almonds and walnuts in this one. Just a handful. And this will tide you over. I'm also going to have a couple. Yummy. Handful of almonds. All right. That's one thing done. Now the sandwich. Wait, I never had any almonds, so I can bite into a couple. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but sandwiches are not able to be made when the bread is in the freezer. We don't plan things out very well here at this house. I will say that. We don't really understand day-to-day operations, apparently, because we've managed to keep the bread in the freezer, knowing my wife needs a sandwich or two for today, right? Am I not impressed? Yes, I'm not impressed. That is correct. Alright. The toaster is full of bread, which we're going to just carve warm and then butter it. They got no idea what's coming. You know what I'm saying, Uncle Scrooge? How you doing? Oh, I have a good time on here, you know? I'm a boss. I know you can't be the boss that I am. You can surely try to be a boss, though. It's 8:58, everybody. I don't know if this clock's right or what. That's what she's saying at me. We got some bread here that's almost been toasted because the bread was frozen. So it's under toasted because we want to make sure our wife is happy. Now, you're gonna sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. When I get you, you're gonna go straight to the light. Oh! Imagine if I was a heavy metal rapper. I think I might start a heavy metal rap band. Hey? Who's in? Who's joining my heavy metal rap band? My wife said, don't put any more than 1 tablespoon of peanut butter on my toast, on my bread. I don't want any more than 1 tablespoon. I'm like, babe, I can't fit any more than 1 tablespoon on the spoon, bro. Oh, so you're good, yo. She's like, it just changes the profile of the sandwich. I'm like, I get it. I got you. Today on the show we're doing check it out, wait for it. Hang on, it's coming to me. We're doing zombies. Nazi zombies. No, we don't call it that anymore. We call it zombies. These are Russian zombies. These are Russian zombies. One time the zombies in the Call of Duty, they had a Chinese flag on them or whatever. You know, that star? And then the next time, I swear they were Russian, cosmonauts, right? You remember the cosmonaut one? And then there's and then they go straight in, and then of course there's the Nazi zombies, which, you know, that's the one that made Call of Duty Zombies legendary, famous for, right? So I don't think Russians really truly, seriously, I don't think Russians really play Call of Duty that much, because the Call of Duty games are about like America going to those, like to Europe and those places where they're like, yeah, we've got the nuke silo, you know, like it's all things like going to get the Russians, you know what I mean? So when a Russian plays an American in a video game, I think they lose like life points or something, you know. If Putin catches them, it's over, you know. So remember, we just have fun here. I'm not worried about, oh, your dictator is coming for me and your dictator is coming for me. Those dictators are pawns, you know. If you knew the name of the shadow govs that actually ran the world, and you said them, then you should be worried. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even know who they are, right? Nobody does. I mean, you can look around you and just look at the top name of a corporation, but that's not even who they are. They just collect the taxes, bro. The people in charge are the ones collecting the taxes from all the corporations around the world. Just think about it. If you were an elite, would you run a company? Do work. You still have to do some sort of work. Or would you rather be the one that just sat back and collected? If you think about it, would you want to collect 33% of $900 billion every year? Not lift a finger? Or do you want to maybe make 1 to 10 billion stressing out, losing all your hairs and turning gray? You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Think about it. The elites are the ones that have never lifted a finger. That's the elite way, bro. Yes, they use the other one, the corporate greedy dude, to, you know, continue the continuation of slavery, but it's not dealt out, you know, the person that runs your company probably isn't in the cabal. If we can use that term for a second. It's a real thing, and it's not going anywhere, right? Like, these people exist is what we can guarantee, right? We know they exist. Have you ever heard of a royal before? Do they have a crown with diamonds on it worth more than anything in your entire family's lineage? Yes. So then, there they are. So, when the creator, the creation, the Anunnaki or whoever created us, there's the Sumerians, the Anunnaki. We're not exactly sure, but if we knew, we could say those people, but we'll call them the creators. When they left and moved on after creating, think about it. When you're done planting a garden, do you want to just live your days out and watch that one garden grow? Or do you move to another area and plant another garden? Think about it, truly seriously. How many gardens have you grown in your existence? So if they made this, if the Hanging Gardens were made by them, which they don't talk about, that's not even on, oh, it's no longer, the Hanging Gardens aren't even a thing anymore. But you want to know why? Too close to home, bud. Too close to home. That's actually too much information. And then you'll start asking, well, who created that? Oh, once you ask that question, you will get some really funky answers that can't be explained. So what you want to think about next is, who created those Hanging Gardens, right? And why? So when the creator left, he left kings in charge of this realm. Kings to oversee what happens here. And they created a system that made them almighty and all powerful, right? So a way of thinking, as it were. Do you understand? So this way of thinking allowed, so when rules are set, parameters, these are guidelines. So in computers and things like that, they're called parameters that govern the algorithms that are put in place by people. So parameters are the rules that you must abide by when playing a video game, or rules in a game such as hockey, curling, baseball, basketball. They all have parameters. Can't go out of bounds. That's outside of the parameters of the field of play. Do you understand? So think about it like this. They beam down to Earth. They create all the gardens, all the people. They start genetically engineering. They don't like when people say this, with what was here. And they created a species. They created a genetic species, like a line. They morphed what was here, the hominoid or the human being that was not very smart yet, and they gave them the abilities that we have today. So they have genetically modified us to mine gold, to care for this planet, water the plants, plow the fields, save some animals. They gave us hospitals and medicine, and they taught us which plants were healthy. Those were taken, that knowledge was taken from us. Not, the Creator is good. The one who lived on became to realize that they weren't coming back for 3,600 years. So in the interim, let's wreak havoc while we're here, right? So some bad people have managed to make their way into royal lines of power, okay? And these people have twisted the rules, the parameters of the game that was put in place by the Creator, right? Now we have an overlord who rules over us and calls us minions, right? They don't work. They collect money off of your back every year. Think about this. Come on. What is that called? So never forget how important it is for people to remember. You don't know exactly where you come from, why you're here, and when somebody tells you, oh, you're part of society, remember that there's a complete There's a complete disconnect between that person and reality in terms of why we're here. Why is it that if we are to do that, why is it that the royals don't have to? You need to look around you and ask these questions. Why are you to do so much but the royals are to do nothing? That seems like an unbalanced power frenzy going on here we have to fix. Yeah? It should be the royals doing more with the more that they have. You know? They should be like, oh man, we have 40,000 people that don't have homes. Let's build them homes. Being from Winnipeg and then just understanding where we come from, you know, the world that I grew up in, and then seeing the people, the minions, you know, directing the younglings to follow in their footsteps of slavery that's a joke. That is a complete mockery of life itself. And for the adults to realize and recognize, but not help the young accept or deal with or have the same fate, be fated destiny. Your destiny is what you make of it, right? When you make your bed, you lie in it, right? So when you make your bed, did your parents make the bed for you to lie in of slavery? Quickly say yes. So the only ones that are ever going to be free, your parents have all been slaves far too long. So the best part about what the royals or the elites have done is they've controlled your minds to the point of you not understanding basic simplicities. You have been controlled to the point where you believe you are free, but yet you are not. And there's a great quote. If you are trying to enslave the human population, the best way to do it is to make them think that they are free. To make them think that they have a life outside of their working hours. But when you look at someone who works really hard, what do they do right after work? Grouchy, they bitch, they complain, and then they go to bed. Right? We have to change our fates, ourselves. And it's not going to be easy, but we got to do it. Straight in the house, bro. Pinning ya, bro. Straight. Once my wife is on her, starts her day here, I'm going to open up the laptop. I'm grabbing you a wrench, bro. So hold tight with me. It's an exciting day today. It's like a Friday today. We're calling today, Thursday, December 14th. We're calling it a Friday. If you know what I'm saying. You having breakfast this morning straight? I'm gonna have a glass of almond drink, a bowl of blueberries, a cup of tea, and then we're gonna bash a couple bags of bubble here in a minute. Yeah, babe. Here. Much easier. There's that. Yeah, if anybody wants a channel membership today, just make sure you're commenting on videos, and I'll see what I can do. I'll check and see how much love you've given the show. But I'm having no channel memberships, 30-day, 1-month channel membership, so you get till middle of January. That'll even enter you in a giveaway for January. You can make your membership. So we're definitely going to give a free month to David Jedediah as well. So we'll put him in there for a free month. He's paid for like 15 months now. So Joker in the house. How you doing, Joker? Good to see you, homie. Joker, what's up, my G? Go leave a bunch of comments on the show, Joker, and I'll get you a channel membership today, buddy. You always come around. You're always peaceful and pleasant. Appreciate you, Joker. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Destroyer. It's Caspian, the Joker. Let's go. All right. Now, we're going to grab that channel membership for ya. If you know what I'm saying. I'm actually thinking we're going to go straight to Pound Town here. I think we're going to hammer down, Plug this in, pop and drop. Let's get straight a channel membership. What do you guys think? Straight deserves one, right? You hear me call out Straight's name like damn near every episode on this show. That means he shows up. Yo! You can't get a shout out if you don't show up. And if you ain't here on time when the show starts, you're definitely not getting a shout out. You gotta show up when the show starts, Have you ever tried Ezekiel bread? It's interesting you say that. My wife and I have made that. And check this out. I got some right here, bro. Wait, where is it? Ah, it's gone. Oh no, it's right here. I'm pretty sure this is Ezekiel bread. This right here, I think this is Ezekiel bread. It's like long-lasting bread. Tell me if I'm wrong, and I think there might be walnuts in it. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's what's really going on. How are you seeing me right now? Bro, I'm the hottest dude on the YouTubes, bro. I don't even understand how you're seeing me. I never really saw it done like that before, guys. I don't know how you're seeing me. I can't figure it out, actually. It's tripping me. I don't know how. Have you ever tried Ezekiel? Yes. I've made it, actually, on the show. If you Google... No, sorry. If you type in hash info Ezekiel bread, I'm pretty sure I made that bread. I cannot... Oh, you know what's happened, I bet you? That those streams are so old, it's in the section that's been privated. You could just still try it, though. I know there's lots I didn't, but there is a ton I did, so... I'm thinking that maybe... I just washing the counter here. I'm thinking that maybe I privated those videos. So yeah, they won't even show up on the search. They're inside of my private section. Nobody can see. But banana bread. Oh, is it? Is he? That was. That one wasn't banana bread. That's a different kind of bread. That's made with nuts and stuff. That bread. That is like a nut bread. That bread I just showed you in the pack is a nut bread. I'm not sure why the PC's not turning on, but what else is new? I'm waiting. Hang on. Sometimes I think people don't believe what I say. So here's the laptop. It's not turning on yet, so we're just. Oh, Facebook, Zuckerberg. Me and you same, Zucky. Yeah. So you see the laptop. Wait. What? It was powered on. Oh. I saw something move. I went, we've got movement. Look, back to circling again. Damn it. I don't know why we circle so much on HP, but that's what's going on right now. We're still circling. It's movement. Oh, The screen showed up, bro. But it's still circling. Oh, it's working. The PC's up and running. So let me see if I can't log us in a timely manner here. I think I have to use the washroom, but let me just triple check and see what's really going on. Ezekiel bread I have tried. I enjoyed it. I ended up having Ezekiel bread from a few different people, actually, like a bakery or two in my time. Plus, I made it. And I will be making it again on the show. It's a very nice... My wife has been really crushing the walnut and the almond bread loaves. So... Now, I gotta try and... Now I'm in my... I have to figure out how to do this. I'm thinking it's some kind of... Oh, I have to use the washroom. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring you all with me. Why wouldn't I? Right? So, we are in Canada. And today on the show, we're talking about... We're going to be doing a different kind of stream today, actually. Let me see if I can find something what's really going on here. So, bunch of new comments on the show. We'll be reading those this afternoon. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.